thought it'd be really fun to sing a few of my favorite hymns in one of my most favorite places on earth, Cherry Valley Gardens. And so today I'm going to be singing 5 hymns that I picked from my top favorite, and I want to just share a little bit about each one of them before I sing them for you. The first song that I picked is called In the Garden, and my very first memory of this song growing up is in Wisconsin. All my aunts and uncles, my grandma and grandpa would sit around like a piano, and everyone would have a different instrument in their hand, like guitar, mandolin, harmonica, banjo, and they would all just sing hymns, and it was so fun to watch and be a part of and witness. And this song in particular, In the Garden, I remember my Uncle Greg would kind of be like the leader of the songs, and then everyone else would follow. And this song was so fun to watch him lead, because he would get to the chorus and it says, and he walks, and then everybody would come in with him on the word walks, and I was just like, how did he do that? He's so cool. Like, how did he get everyone to come in at the same time? Like, I was in such awe of that. But anyway, later in my life, I came to really love this song for my own personal reasons, and that's because it comes from the passage in the Bible where Mary Magdalene is in the garden of the tomb, and she goes to the tomb, and Jesus' body is missing, and there's a man there, and she mistakes this man for the gardener, and he says, "Woman, why are you crying?" She says, "Well, my Lord is gone. I can't find him. I don't know where he's at." And she doesn't know who he is, but then as soon as he speaks her name, he says, "Mary," she instantly recognizes his voice. And so she begins to walk with him and talk with him. And so I just love that so much, because that story doesn't stay in the Bible 2,000 years ago. I take that story with me every day in my life, and you can take that story with you every day in your life too. Every day he walks with me, he talks with me, he tells me that I'm his own. And if I live my life walking with Jesus, I will experience joy that I've never known. And so that's what this song is about, and that's why I love it.
Come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the joy I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses, and he walks with me. He speaks and the sound of his voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that he gave to me, within my heart is ringing, and he walks with me and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
This next one is called Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, and I actually only had ever heard the chorus of this song, the Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face, that part. And I thought, man, this is such a beautiful song. There's got to be more to this song because everyone kind of just covers the chorus. So I looked up and I found 3 more beautiful verses to this song, and I was just like, wow, who wrote this? I have to know. And it's a woman named Helen Lamel, and she actually was a songwriter and a singer, very gifted, and she wrote this song after she had developed an illness that made her become blind. When she became blind, her husband left her, so she went through so much tragedy in her life, and it wasn't, like I said, until after all this tragedy that she wrote this song through blindness called Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus. And I just really loved that testimony through this song. So I'm going to sing this song for you. It's called Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus. was very blessed to grow up with grandparents that loved Jesus and taught us about Jesus. And actually both my grandparents were both pastors growing up, and I just remember them teaching us so many foundational things. And my one grandpa, Poppy, who's passed away now, I remember him vividly just walking around always singing hymns and humming them under his breath. And this one in particular I really love when he was singing. It's called The Old Rugged Cross. And no matter what he was doing, where he was at, if he was out in the garage just kind of messing around with things, fixing things, or in the driveway or out in the yard or in the house or at the farm, wherever he was always humming or singing this song, The Old Rugged Cross. And looking back on it now that I'm older, I realize that the foundation of my faith was built on so many different things, but one of them being my grandpa just walking around no matter where he was singing about Jesus.
Where the deep
next song that I'm going to sing is called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. The first time I heard it was the Patsy Cline version, and I instantly fell in love with this song. I think I listened to it like 10 times over and over, and I loved it so much. And I've always loved Patsy Cline. I've been a huge fan, and every time I hear her sing, there's almost like this haunting, tragic mystery around like her death to me. And I always wonder, like, man, if she was still alive, if she didn't die so young, like, what songs would she have sang? How many more people could she have blessed with her beautiful singing voice and her songs? And I just wonder, like, what could she have done if she was still alive today? And this song, actually, she recorded it, I think, in 1960, and then she died in that plane crash 3 years later. When I think about her a little bit differently now that I've heard her sing this song, because it talks about the first verse, how you're walking through life and you just want to walk really close to Jesus and stay by his side. And then after death, when you pass on, you get to walk even closer to Jesus. And so that's kind of how I imagine Patsy now. I imagine her up in heaven, not thinking like, what could she have done here on earth? But what is she doing up in heaven? How many beautiful melodies is she singing? Is she singing harmony with people? Maybe Loretta Lynn is up there with her singing, walking next to Jesus. I don't know. But someday I will know, because we have the hope of heaven. This song I'm going to sing is called Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, and this is probably, of all the hymns my all-time favorite. I just love the honest, humble praise of this song, just acknowledging that every blessing that we have comes from God, and even though we might wander away from Him, His grace is always sufficient for us, and one day we'll be free from sinning and we will be able to be with Him forever and sing His praises forever in heaven. So this is why I love this song so much. I hope you like it. It's called Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing.
Come thou fount of every blessing, tune thy heart to see thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for souls of loudest praise. Teach me so